Hello everyone, hello there, and you're probably already wondering about my head. I'll tell you right away, I've got my husband's socks wrapped around it. They are clean. I cleansed and toned my face, then applied Garnier serum with acids and niacinamide. Next, I applied cream, blotting off any excess with a tissue. Then I apply Lancome's foundation fluid. It's ideal for mature skin. It goes on smoothly, firms, and matches the tone. Next, I draw my eyebrows where they're supposed to be. You can't see them, but I do have some fine hairs. It's just that my natural eyebrows are white. I drew them with a dark brown pencil and blended the strokes with a brush. I fill in my lash line with a soft black pencil, and after that I go over it with a cotton swab so it doesn't transfer to my lower lid. Next, I apply contouring. I draw these patterns on my face to minimize my imperfections, to visually lift my cheekbones, of course, and slightly diminish my forehead's height, and then I blend it all out. And in this way on my face, there appear very subtle, barely noticeable shadows, which then help to soften and reduce the appearance of these bulges. On my previous video, people were commenting, why do I apply such a large amount of makeup? Up close, it must look absolutely dreadful, truly frightening. Friends, my makeup products are quite light and fluid in their consistency, and I make sure to blend them out very thoroughly, so when you look closely, you won't actually see anything visible. It just appears like a normal, everyday makeup look. Yes, it's quite noticeable in cases where the face isn't properly prepared, the facial skin is dry, insufficiently moisturized and nourished, or when foundation formulas are too thick and don't match the skin's natural tone. I've applied blush, and next, to brighten my hollows, I'm using this adjuster, a white pigment. For me, it's a little on the oily side and it spreads quite easily, glides smoothly on the skin and blends out really well too. The more you blend it, the thinner the layer becomes, almost imperceptible, just a subtle highlight. So in real life, not just on camera, you can use it too. It's convenient. All the products I mentioned are linked in the video description. If you're interested, check it out. After that, I start on my eye makeup. I have a Dior palette. I love this brand's eyeshadows because they are very finely milled. They apply smoothly without a harsh, dry layer, blend out beautifully, and give a luxurious, delicate finish, meaning no muddiness on the lid. What I also appreciate is that their pigmentation is often quite clever. If I can put it that way, it's buildable. This means you can make the color a light daytime shade or a more intense evening one. Well, for some people this is a plus, for others it's a minus. For me, it's a plus. And one more thing, Dior palettes are especially good in neutral and sophisticated shades, such as taupe, soft brown, rosy smoky, and beige gray. That's where the brand truly shines. However, very dark or bright shades sometimes lack the color depth of professional brands, in my opinion. Okay, I drew the eyeliner using the darkest shade from the palette and a small flat brush. Then I softly blended the eyeliner a little to reduce its intensity, and now I'm applying mascara to my lashes. I'm using a nude matte lipstick from a Korean brand. And finally, it's time to get to my hair. I'm going to take off my husband's socks. This is the kind of mess I ended up with at first glance, but it's nothing to worry about. The most important thing is to know how to work with it. That is, to understand exactly what it is you want. I think I'm finally starting to understand. I want springy, active, dense, healthy curls with a good color. But to achieve this, I first need to thoroughly comb and smooth the entire surface of the hair. And I accomplish this by doing the following. With the help of a round brush, I carefully separate vertical sections of hair and then rotate them all in a single consistent direction. After completing this particular step, I then proceed to actively and thoroughly comb through the entire volume and mass of my hair using just my fingers without any tools, and as a direct consequence, I am able to achieve this kind of a reasonably acceptable and quite presentable final outcome. But now I am lacking volume at the roots here, and the silhouette isn't quite vertical enough, so I manually adjust the hairstyle's shape in this way. I pull the curls both upwards and downwards. the style will hold its shape really well thanks to this active curly texture. And also, it's because initially, before I even started wrapping my hair around the socks, I made sure to apply Osis fixing spray to it. So right now, there's no stickiness in my hair at all, but to the touch, the strands feel quite stiff and obedient, almost as if my naturally soft texture was already firm from the very beginning. I truly like this a lot. This is how it looks when you see it up close. I truly hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll be saying goodbye for now, but not for too long. Please make sure to subscribe. I release brand new videos 2 times every single week. See you later.